Hello, Taurus. My Taurians. How's it going? I know. I did your reading the beginning of the month. This is not a mid-month. This is the beginning of a new cycle. Yes, I have no makeup on. I made a video on... I tried explaining what I've been going through in a previous video. You can check that out. This is your first weekly reading. These will be happening on these days. You, Gemini, and Cancer are on the same day. Now, for those of you who are new, I am Starbraid. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. For those of you who have been here, thank you so much for watching this and supporting me. I appreciate you. And it goes, you know, without saying, this won't resonate with everybody, and that's absolutely fine. If it doesn't, cool. Like, maybe the next one will. You can check your moon or rising as well. Usually people check it out by their sun, moon, and rising. So if you don't know what that is, I'd leave a chart below, a link below to see what your chart is, and you could check that out. Other than that, I'm just going to hop into the reading. Taurus. And it's also, there's no timestamp on these videos. If this comes from last year or a month ago and it resonates, it resonates. These have no limit on time or anything. If you keep up with your weekly readings, then awesome. But it doesn't matter when you watch it. It's meant for you. So let's go ahead and see what's up. Could be dealing with a water sign. In your headspace, you have a King of Cups. Doesn't have to be a man. Doesn't have to be gender specific. That's Mercury retrograde. Fuck. Okay. Not gender specific. Doesn't have to be a man. But that is Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. You could also be dealing with a Leo. Or, you know, they could have both in their chart. In your heart space, there's the Ace of Swords. So there's some kind of truth or communication that is needed. You know what's strange, Taurus? Everything that's in the mind is in the heart, and everything that's in the heart seems to be in the mind. I want to say that it's a knowing. That's interesting. You may want to make a love offer, or you're waiting on a love offer from somebody. But with this Strength card and the King of Cups, you know, King of Cups is very emotionally mature. Well, gracious, I'm not taking those. Daggum. I mean, okay. You are done fighting, aren't you? And we have the Queen of Cups. So some of you could really be dealing with, this is a soul connection. You both could have water in your chart in heavy places, or you could be dealing with a water sign. But with the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck, these are two people, especially right side up, that are emotionally mature in a sense. They feel very deeply, and they feel deeply for each other when the King and the Queen comes out. Because what I see in your headspace with the Ace of Cups, the Strength card, and the King of Cups, you could be embodying this energy, Taurus. There could be fear over offering love or a new beginning in love. That's at the forefront of your mind. You understand that this is what you're feeling. You understand that there is this deep connection. You understand that this is something very real within you. So I don't think it's so much in the headspace, like, you know, you could be thinking about it all the time, absolutely. But I think it's just that inner knowing. It's almost like the gut to the mind. There's just this knowing within you about a connection with somebody. This person with these roses could have really gone through some shit. okay? And that's what made them this Queen of Cups, or the roles could be reversed. Cross watchers, it could be reversed. But what's weird is, you know, swords are of the mind and it's in your heart space. And you even have the Three of Swords. So you may want to communicate what you're feeling to this person and you don't know how. With the Five of Swords reversed and the Three of Swords, what I'm getting is that you understand where this is coming from. It could be from the past. This person could have hurt you from the past, but it could be a completely new energy altogether in terms of the physical. You could be moving away from somebody as well. And I'll continue to clarify. What I'm getting, Taurus, is that I don't think it's necessarily because they're both right side up. And the message that I'm getting for whoever is resonating with this is that you're tired of feeling like you're missing out on something. Like your defenses, your fears, your anxiety is keeping you from a possible connection. And you know, this doesn't have to be romantic, okay? Just want to say that. It doesn't have to be romantic. You know, love comes in all forms. You know, soul connections can come in the way of friends. I'm not seeing any wands, so I'm not seeing it about it as a job, but it could be. I don't see why. For those who are resonating with this, you're tired of having your defenses keep you from having experiences in the heart space. Okay? Because how it's manifesting in the physical realm, you're moving to calmer waters. You could have had a really, in the past with your love life or with any kind of relationships involved, it could have been really, really rocky. And you want to move towards calmer waters, but you're tired with the Five of Pentacles, you know, of course, feeling left out in the cold, but also it's like a coldness around you. You kind of want to move past that now. You don't want to be on your defense so much and kind of see like, how is this person going to like screw me over? You're really tired of that. Whoever is resonating with this, you're kind of tired of that. You're kind of tired of always seeing things like that. Like you understand it's not serving you anymore. But there you are. We got the Three of Swords again. Heartache and loss. You could feel like you've missed out on this person or this opportunity, but I really feel like it's more of a past vibe with those who resonate. With the intuition card being on top of your mind space and with the new love and everything, I feel like your intuition is trying to kind of get your attention, saying, can't you see? Can't you see that this is what it is, like having this new experience in love, allowing it doesn't have to be forever. I think we're always so scared about having things be forever. You know what I mean? What if it doesn't work out? Okay, well, what if it doesn't work out? You know what I'm saying? If it doesn't work, it's not the end of the world. The whole point is opening yourself up, letting go of attachments and anxieties that aren't meant to be there. And with the Ace of Pentacles in the heart space, getting out of, I feel like the anxieties that are going on, you know, with the Swords being the heart space, I see it as anxiety. I see it as something that hasn't even happened yet. And there is this truth that needs to materialize into the physical realm. Notice how there's two hands here. There may be a new beginning you want to bring into the physical realm. Very, very, you know, prosperity begins. It's going to benefit you in a big way. material and spiritual prosperity. So yeah, that makes perfect sense. Because of the Ace of Pentacles and intuition right here, you bring the worlds together, that spiritual aspect and that physical aspect, and you merge them together and you get this, another 6. I think the biggest hindrance is this heartache, the waiting game. Rejoice and celebrate. So I know that I think it's amazing and it's great that we take certain steps to be sure and aware of what we're feeling and what we're going through and what steps we need to take towards a new path, especially when it comes to love. It's like that saying, don't get paralysis from the analysis, Taurus. You know, it's, excuse me, just dropping stuff, you know, my life. Don't get paralysis from the analysis. You know, this is a connection that your intuition is trying to tap you on. And like I said, it doesn't have to be romantic. Now, typically when I get a king and a queen that is romantic, that is reciprocal energy, that is, you know, but it could also be a friendship, a duo. Maybe there are things going on in your life where you may need a certain kind of somebody in your life. You might have this person already in mind and just not, you know, haven't reached out. Maybe the pain is too much and you feel like it's just gonna, if you just ride out the wave. I feel like this person can really help you, Taurus. And with your energy being, I don't know if some, yeah, moving on. I don't know if some of you, that's a repeat card, have moved on from someone like this, or, but with your energy, I don't know if you have a lot of water in your chart. Some of you, there's a, patience and planning, very Taurus vibes. So looks like you're trying to move past a heartbreak, a betrayal, to be open to this connection, whatever it may be, with whoever it may be. I feel like for some of you, it's not your own. It's not necessarily your own heartbreak, your own shit, so to speak. Maybe you witnessed something that was really gut-wrenching. It could be like a parent's divorce. It could be some of your friends just going through shit and you're like, I don't want to go through that. And that's fair. That's fair. I'm not saying that's invalid because it's completely valid. Let's see. Well then. Some of you could really be focusing on the physical realm as well. Be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon. I'm a cardinal sign. You guys are a fixed sign, so I get it. It's a lot different. Be bold and make the first move with this Ace of Cups, intuition, everything right over here in your headspace. You know what's up. Your intuition is actually trying to make its way to your head because the anxiety in your heart is so profound. Now, you're very close to achieving your goal in your heart space. And that anxiety, and guys, I get this because I know I've been going through this as well. That anxiety before you cross the finish line, I get it. It gets really heavy, really fast. It gets really painful. It gets really confusing. Well, our intuition kind of diffuses all that confusion. But whenever we have anxiety, if you can relate, that can really fog up our mind. So whatever goals you have, it doesn't have to be in love or anything, but it's going to tie into the big picture is what I'm seeing here. You know, being bold, make the first move. That is a very specific card for this reading in its placement. They just keep throwing. Your commitment is being tested. So some of you could be in a relationship, okay, and you're wondering if you need to move forward. Show the world the real you. Wow. Taurus, you and I, our energy is deeply connected. I'll just say that. Oh. With this commitment card, it could be for some of you who are in a relationship and who are thinking of moving to calmer waters, who want to kind of like get away and run away. You're tired of feeling left out in the cold. You're not going to feel that way anymore. But I really feel for those Taurians who are really, really, really resonating with this. I feel like you guys, there is a certain somebody, whatever the situation may be, that your soul is trying to tell you to do something about it, to make a move. And all this anxiety it's fogging up that intuition. You know what? Like, you know what I mean? Like fogging up that inner knowing. The commitment, the first thing I felt was to yourself. I'm just saying. That commitment, I'm getting cold, to yourself, to you, to that authentic part of yourself, that authentic, those authentic desires within you. Patience and planning is definitely your card, you guys. And I think a lot of the planning is also moving forward. Some of you could be moving away from a very painful relationship to start a new beginning of love for yourself. It could be love for another person, no judgment, whatever it is. Show the world the real you. I feel like there's a level of authenticity that a lot of us are coming to realize. And I think it's really important for you guys simply because this is very beautiful. All of these cards are very beautiful, beautiful promises. And I know the pain, I know the anxiety, I know it's hard to push through it, but you will. And it's going to give you way more than you anticipated in a good way, Well, my loves, that is your reading for this week. I hope you liked it. Like I said in the video before, I hope you check it out. If not, that's perfectly fine. Like, I get it. But definitely coming back to myself. So I can definitely relate to you, Taurus. I feel this. I feel this on a molecular level, trust me. If you like this reading, leave a like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, click the subscribe button and ring the bell so you can get your readings every week. You can follow me on social media. You can find me on Facebook, but I'm mainly on Instagram. So you can check me out there, star_braid. And I love you guys so much. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.